November 22nd, 1963, President John F. Kennedy is gunned down in Dallas. Officially, Lee Harvey Oswald fired the fatal shots from the Texas Book Depository. But now, a local man's got history in the crosshairs.
Did Lee Harvey Oswald kill President John F. Kennedy?
No. Had nothing to do with it.
Former FBI agent Don Adams from Summit County says thousands of National Archives prove
The Warren Commission was nothing but a bunch of liars.
The Korean War veteran entered the FBI September 1962. He was assigned to Thomasville, Georgia, where he began investigating a man named Joseph Adams Milteer.
He was reported to be one of the most violent men in the country.
A friend of Milteer's, William Somerset, who was also an FBI informant, said Milteer was threatening JFK.
And Somerset was telling them that he was really radical and he was saying bad things about what they wanted to do to Kennedy.
Agent Adams completed the Milteer investigation, and a week later, shots rang out in Dallas.
It appears as though something has happened in the motorcade route.
It devastated me, and I thought to myself, what did I do wrong?
His boss said, find Milteer.
I said goodbye to my partner. He never said a word to me about anything about Milteer, that he knew him or anything.
Many years later, Don learned that agents contacted his partner, who told them Milteer was in Georgia, essentially eliminating him as a suspect.
And that shocked me when I saw that document, because I knew it was an outright lie.
Then, when Adams finally captured Milteer days later, he says his supervisor prohibited him from conducting a proper interrogation. Milteer was released, and Agent Adams transferred.
And where did I go but to Dallas, Texas?
He remembers seeing the Zapruder film for the very first time.
And all of a sudden I saw the president go like this with his hands. And I said, how? I said, he was shot in the throat. The minute that you have a frontal shot, Oswald can't be the shooter, because this came from the grassy knoll. And Oswald was in Texas School Book Depository.
The Warren Commission said 3 shots were fired, but Don counted 11.
The agent said to me, Don, be careful what you say and how you say it, because the Warren Commission is here, and they've already ruled that Oswald is the shooter, and there were no shots from the front.
The Army veteran wondered how Oswald fired 3 shots in 7.5 seconds from a bolt-action rifle.
I'm going to tell you something right now, guys. There's no way in the world Oswald shot that weapon, and boy, I mean, I was really cautioned then.
Don eventually retired from the FBI, never thinking twice about Milteer, until 1992, when he saw a picture in this book, which he says positively places Milteer in Dallas the day of the shooting.
Joseph Adams Milteer, looking at the presidential car moments before the president was killed.
At the National Archives and Records Administration, Don found many reports missing or manipulated, including his file on Milteer from '63.
Everything that I had done was gone. Everything was gone.
But the most startling discovery was a tape recording captured by Miami intelligence officers November 9th, 1963, just weeks before Dallas. Milteer is talking to the informant, William Somerset.
Why the hell you figure the best way would be to get from the house still with a high heart, right? And they're going to really try to kill him.
The FBI headquarters and Secret Service both had that tape within days.
I should have stopped the president from traveling instantly.
But they didn't.
And he says he was jubilant.
Bragging to Somerset, "You thought I was kidding when I said he would be killed from a window with a high-powered rifle." Despite all of that, Milteer was never even mentioned in the Warren Commission report.
When Hoover set up the propaganda in the FBI, don't embarrass the FBI, that was his rules. And you didn't. So they ordered everything put into the archives and to be forgotten about it.
But Don can't forget and hopes something is done before the truth is buried forever.
I mean, when we die off, when we're gone, there's not going to be anybody who's going to sit here and tell you these things. I hope the truth gets told, whatever it is.
In Summit County, Suzanne Stratford, Fox 8 News.